pretty cool. He's perfect. Hi.
On a late August afternoon, the first 14 children born through the Bundle of Joy Fund and their parents met for the first time. It was an opportunity to share their stories of prayer and perseverance, heartache and joy, all with a happy ending, the gift of a child.
You kind of condition yourself after going through infertility to never expect to have the family that you kind of thought about having your whole life.
We tried for going on 8 years. It was 8 years, and we ended up having 9 miscarriages.
Our first round unfortunately ended in miscarriage, which at that point we were both kind of like feeling as though
it was a low point.
Is this even, like, can we even try this again? It was so devastating.
Samantha and Kyle Busch had been down the same path. Their own journey brought them a son, Brexton. This is why they started the Bundle of Joy Fund, so that others could have a family of their own.
Us always questioning and asking, why us? What's different between us versus other couples? Why can't we conceive the natural way? It then kind of became a process of ours through going through IVF and understanding what it's all about and taking the learning experience from all of that. And so when Brexton was born, obviously we kind of were like, wow, we can do this for others.
To hear there is help when all seems lost is an answer to many prayers. Since 2015, 31 couples have received almost $400,000 in financial gifts to help them overcome infertility.
We saw kind of the poster and, advertising it in the waiting area, and one of the nurses said, you should apply.
I feel like it was a dream.
Yeah, that's probably the best way.
Because they told us that we were coming in for an interview. We saw Samantha and we were like, okay, what's going on? And when they gave us the news, I just felt like the biggest weight had been lifted off my shoulders.
Complete tears.
I think I remember you called me. I was in the office.
Yeah, just total emotion and total shock.
For Samantha to say, we read your story and it resonated with us, and we want to bless you with this. And it was so surreal. It was like somebody pinched me. This isn't really happening to us.
From financial relief to fertility procedures to finding out they were pregnant and finally giving birth, each couple fought through adversity to fulfill their dream.
We were lucky enough that number 3 was the magic number for us. So he was born Christmas Eve of 2016.
They pulled 17 eggs out. Only 12 fertilized. By day 3, we had 5 left. By day 5, she was the only one left.
I was scared, but when we heard the first 2 heartbeats, we had never heard it before.
It wasn't our first attempt nor our second. It was our 3rd attempt and our final attempt.
And through a bond that can never be broken, the reality of becoming parents has changed their lives forever.
Yeah, she came on a very special day of St. Patrick's Day, 2 days before her due date.
Yeah.
So we always joked that there was a chance that she could come on that day, but we never thought that would actually happen.
Well, I'm actually from Ireland originally, so for her to have it as her birthday, and I guess my national holiday, it's pretty cool, yeah.
He was daddy just a minute ago, and that's definitely my favorite thing.
Having a child is the absolute greatest thing, the best adventure I've ever been on in my whole life. There's you can't describe the love you have for a child until you have a child. It's just something I've never felt before.
I barely remember life before him. He's brought us so much joy.
Life-changing in all aspects. You can only prepare yourself for so much, being pregnant and going through all that. It's a completely different world, I think, that we walk through now, being his parents.
This is what it's all about. All of you guys here today with your little ones, and knowing that they're the most amazing gift from God that any of us could have ever gotten.
Samantha and Kyle want nothing more than for the Bundle of Joy family to continue to grow. With your help, others will be able to overcome infertility and receive the greatest gift, the gift of life.
I mean, I think just seeing them and using the word family, that's what they are. And I think it takes a lot of us a while to get there, and not everybody's journey looks the same, but just watching all the parents today down on the floor taking pictures of their kids and being so excited and telling the stories of them, that was an opportunity that they wouldn't have had if it wasn't for the fund, and it's big.
She is truly a gift from God. She just brings us so much joy.
She's, like I said, every bit of the bundle of joy that the Bundle of Joy Fund is provided in.
We ended up with 3 embryos, and they transferred 2, and we got him. We froze the other one for 2 years, and we went back this summer, and we had the other one transferred, and we're pregnant again. 7 weeks.
Like the thought of seeing all these families and all these babies that Kyle and Samantha have been able to help create, you know, it's just so much, you know.
Well, here he is,
Yeah.
Mr. Bundle of Joy number 14. So
Yeah.
we got high hopes for little mister.
Yeah.
Yeah, and were you showing everybody all the new tricks there are?
Yep. And what did you say to that baby? Ooh. Wait, you lost your interview seat. What do babies say?
Are you done with the interview?
I'm going to show you, Dad.
Show me what?
A falling pot. I'm going to show you. Is this
Are we done?
Yeah.
Are you leaving the interview?
Yeah, I want to show you.
Interview over. All right.
Okay, show me your
So
part.
there.
You're going to show me your favorite part?
Yeah.